So good morning, welcome back to another video. Yesterday was a ride out GP. Not a whole lot to report from that race. It was just a solid get round in the bunch kind of day. I haven't checked the results, but I think I came across the line in around 30th position. I got distance from the chase group, the group chasing the breakaway on the final climb. Just didn't quite have it in the legs to get over with that group. Those races, like the Premier Calendar races, the Elite Road Series races, it's just a whole different level to any other racing like in the UK. And this year has been a huge step up, as I've mentioned, as I've said 100 times. But anyway, I've been getting questions of people asking me where are the videos, have I quit, like what's going on, what's the situation, and I mean there's a few reasons why there's no videos the content been much less at the minute, which I'm not going to get into right now. But one of the reasons is this Sony RX100, the camera that I bought about 3 weeks ago. I took it out the other day when it was wet, and it turns out that this camera doesn't like the rain very much. When I turn it on now, even though it's set to video mode, it comes onto photo mode or like manual photo mode. So then I have to put it back into video mode, and then I start recording. It glitches out, it stops recording, and like it kind of just has a mind of its own. The settings just seem to constantly be changing. I don't know if there's a bit of water or something inside, so I'm going to leave it for a couple of days, and then if it hasn't sorted itself, then I guess I'm going to have to try and get it fixed somehow. But just know that the usual regular vlogs will be coming back soon. I've been making some plans now. We're coming towards the end of the race season, and like I've been making some plans for the off season, like through the winter and stuff, which should be pretty cool and should make some pretty awesome content. But that's that current situation. This bank holiday Monday today is there's a well-known youth race called the Northwest Youth Tour, which is actually only, obviously, well, I live in the Northwest, and it's just outside Preston, which is like 25 minutes drive away. My little sister is racing today, so I'm heading up there now to go and watch her. It's been going on for the past couple of days. I haven't been at home, so I haven't been able to watch. Today's the third day, or stage number 3. But whilst I was home, I thought that I would head up and watch my little sister race. Pre-race ride. It's the final Wednesday night of the year tonight at Lancaster, Tuesday. We're on Tuesday, not Wednesday. And I wanted to do it because it's the last one and whatever. So yeah, this morning's a pre-race ride. I'm out early, beating the traffic. Just gonna do about an hour and a half to 2 hours. There's not a lot of wind around today, so I decided to head over to like the moor, or the moss roads we call them, just like by all the fields here, heading towards the coast at Southport. Normally these roads are just incredibly windy, and they're not that enjoyable to ride down. But today's different. So like I just said a few seconds ago, I'm racing tonight at Lancaster. Just like because it's the last one, just because I want to. I had a little bit of a notion last week that I might try and get my elite license before the end of the year, because I checked out my BC page and I'm on like 200 points. You need 300 for an elite license. I'm currently a first cat, and the majority of those points came in a very short period. So I thought that it might have been possible, but after having a look at the races for the rest of the season, there really isn't a whole great deal of races. I'm racing tonight, then I've got a race on Sunday, and at the minute, that's my last race in the UK of this year. So yeah, I don't think that I'm going to be chasing those points to get my elite license this year. But yeah, perhaps I can make that a bit of a target for next year. I don't know. I ended up just getting back home after doing about an hour. Honestly, I couldn't be bothered to do anything more. So I just got an hour done fairly early doors. So now I've got the rest of the day to do whatever I want to do, and then tonight head over to Lancaster and race. Standard pre-race coffee and a pack of sweets on the way to the race. It's looking pretty dark this evening. I'm hoping that it's not going to rain because the forecast said it's not going to rain and I haven't packed any wet weather gear. Yeah. Alright, a little bit of a mad rush there with the traffic coming up to Lancaster. It was quite busy on the motorway. Got here about 6 o'clock. It's now currently 20 past 6. Racing's at 6:30. Just got my kit on. I'm going to go and do a quick warm up. Did bring the GoPro tonight, but yeah, stupidly, I didn't charge it. For fuck's sake. Decent turnout tonight for the last midweek, for the last Lancaster crit of the year. These midweek races though, they're always an interesting gig. Like people, I don't know, it's weird. It doesn't matter how aggressive or how attacking you make the race, it always ends up being raced quite negatively because there's always like a certain 4 or 5 people that the race tend to be the eventual race winners. So everyone just kind of watches those 4 or 5 people. This was the case tonight, so I raced the first half pretty aggressively, trying to get in a few moves, attacking, just racing hard like you should race these races, and then I just got pretty frustrated, so just literally sat last man for the final 30 minutes and let everyone else dictate the race. One rider went off on the last lap, he attacked on his own. The whole bunch just decided to sit up and let him go. And yeah, he stayed away. He very easily took the win. And then I took the bunch sprint, took the bunch kick for 2nd place. Yeah, frustrating nights racing, but it's like just the norm with the midweek races in the UK. It's pretty much the same every week. But yeah, it is what it is. I came home with £20 for 1 hour's work. That isn't too bad. But yeah, that's going to be the end of today's video. Thank you for watching. Apologies I didn't have any GoPro footage. I can assure you I will rectify that for next time. But as always, I will see you tomorrow at 5 PM.